All right, welcome. Today, we're going to jump right into the world of mobile homes. This is your complete step-by-step guide to making sense of the whole buying process, all the way from figuring out the money to finally getting those keys in your hand. So let's get to it. So does the regular housing market just feel totally out of reach? You look at the prices for a normal house and you just think, there is no way. Well, if that's you, trust me, you are not alone. It's a huge, huge challenge for so many people right now. But what if there was another way in? Mobile homes, or manufactured homes as they're also called, are becoming a really popular alternative. Why? Because they're affordable, they're flexible, and they offer a real shot at owning your own place without that insane price tag of a traditional house. So what exactly is a mobile home? Well, think of it as a house that's built on a steel frame inside a factory, and then it's brought to its final spot. They come in all sorts of sizes and styles, and for our purposes today, we're going to focus specifically on buying one that's already sitting inside a mobile home park. Okay, so that brings us to the big question. Is this the right move for you? Let's take a look at who really benefits the most from this kind of living. It'll help you see if it lines up with your own goals and your lifestyle. Mobile home living is a fantastic fit for a whole range of people. It's kind of a no-brainer for anyone who's budget conscious. It's also a perfect low-maintenance option for retirees and people looking to downsize. And for first-time homebuyers, it's a great way to get into the market. It even presents some pretty unique opportunities for real estate investors and for minimalists who are just looking for a simpler way of life. Okay, so let's say you're interested. What happens next? The whole buying process might seem a little complicated from the outside, but it's really just a series of clear, totally manageable steps. Let's walk through your roadmap to becoming a homeowner. First things first, let's talk about the money. Before you even think about looking at homes, you've got to get your financing lined up. See, since you're buying the house but not the land it sits on, you're not getting a traditional mortgage. Instead, you'll need what's called a chattel loan. Think of it more like a loan for a vehicle or personal property. Once you're pre-approved for that, then you can set a realistic budget, making sure to factor in the home price, the monthly park rent, and utilities. After that, you get to the fun part. Start looking at homes and making an offer. Now, should you buy a brand new home or a pre-owned one? New homes are really tempting, right? They've got all the modern finishes, but they also come with a much higher price, and they lose value faster at the beginning. Here's the key takeaway, though. Pre-owned homes are often the smarter financial move. You can get fantastic, like-new features without that big initial hit, giving you a much better bang for your buck. Okay, listen to this because this is absolutely critical. Once your offer is accepted, you have to get inspections. This quote really says it all. Spending a few $100 on a professional home and termite inspection could literally save you thousands of dollars down the road. It's what keeps you from accidentally buying a total money pit. And we're not just talking about a quick look around. A professional inspector goes through everything with a fine-tooth comb. The structure, the roof, the plumbing, the electrical, the HVAC systems. Literally everything, down to the appliances and smoke detectors. The report they give you is a clear picture of the home's real condition, and it's powerful leverage for negotiating if they find any problems. So you've found a home, the inspections are done, but you're not at the finish line just yet. Now comes what is often the biggest, most challenging hurdle in this whole process, getting approved by the mobile home park itself. And I really can't overstate this. More deals fall apart at this stage than any other. Buyers, and honestly, even some of their agents, just don't understand the dynamic here. Getting this part right is absolutely essential if you want a smooth closing. So here's the crucial thing you need to get. You have to shift your mindset. You're not a customer that they're trying to win over. You are an applicant that they are screening to protect their community. They're the ones holding all the cards. So approaching this application process with respect and being super thorough is just, well, it's non-negotiable. So how do you make sure you succeed? It is all about preparation. Call the park office and find out their exact requirements before you even start filling anything out. Then, complete the application 100%, no blank spaces. Make sure they can actually read your writing and provide every single thing they ask for right up front, like proof of income and bank statements. Know the rules on age and pets because they almost never make exceptions. And then you have to be patient. A clean, complete application is your best shot at getting a fast answer. When you boil it all down, the park manager is really just trying to answer 3 simple questions. First, can you reliably pay the monthly rent for the space? Second, are you going to be a good neighbor who follows the community rules? And third, do you meet the specific age requirements for their park? That's really it. Now, the age rules in senior parks can seem really confusing, but this table breaks it down nicely. A 55-55 park, that means every single person living there has to be 55 or older. A 55-45 park means one person has to be over 55 and anyone else living there has to be at least 45. The only big exception is for a certified live-in caregiver with a doctor's note. They can be 18 or older. You've made it. You got your financing, the home is inspected, and you have that all-important park approval letter in your hand. Now it's time for the final few steps to officially make you a homeowner. This last part is very organized. A company called an escrow company handles all the paperwork. You'll sign the official sale documents, wire your down payment, and sign off on any loan documents. The park sends your approved lease agreement to escrow. Once all the money and all the papers are in, escrow closes the deal, you get your keys, and the home is officially yours. And that's it. Congratulations! And that's the whole journey. While it definitely has its own unique steps, especially that park approval part, buying a mobile home is a totally doable process. You now have a practical roadmap that can lead you to a really fulfilling and affordable life as a homeowner. We've covered the how, but the why is just as important. So we'll leave you with this question to think about. With less financial stress and a simpler lifestyle, could choosing a smaller home actually open the door to a bigger, richer life? Something to think about. Thanks so much for watching.